What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be installing the new transmission into the Corvette C8. As you guys see in the previous episode, we went ahead and removed the old transmission. I gotta say that was a pretty big job, but me and Jake got it knocked out of the park. Now the engine is just getting holded up by this thing right here, and then we also have two chains in the front and two chains in the back holding the engine up in the car. And we did have to use this transmission jack to get the old transmission out, which is sitting right here. And then we do have our new transmission, came in this crate right here, and we're gonna go ahead and install it. And as you can see, we basically just put a couple of chains on here with bolts, and we were able to move this transmission around. Now it's time to get the new transmission out of the crate and get it installed into the car. So we got the engine on the jack, and now it's time to just roll this thing back underneath the car and get it bolted in. It shouldn't be too hard. We have this nice jack, and we can adjust to make it go forward, backward, side to side, so it's pretty simple. Now all we have to do is slide it under there and start torquing stuff down. So guys, we were finally done with the transmission swap on the Corvette C8. Now this is the moment of truth. We got it filled up with some fluid. We went ahead and bolted everything down, and we kind of just put the rear wheels on for now. We haven't put the rear bumper on just yet. We kind of want to make sure everything's perfectly ready to go. So Jay, let's go ahead and put this battery on and give this thing a crank. And then I think we are going to have to relearn the transmission to the car with this Autel computer right there. So go ahead and put that battery back on.
Yep, I already screwed it on.
You got it on there, so
yep.
Hey, let's go ahead and get this thing cranked up. You think we just crank it up, or what do we do?
I think we crank it up.
I mean, what's the worst that could go wrong? Nothing. We're professionals.
No. See what gotta go down.
Gotta make sure everything runs good. Crank it up. Wait, maybe let's, yeah, you probably have to crank it first before you do anything. that's a better option. There you go, sir.
Don't suffocate over there.
Oh, you want to shut it down? Shut it off? Yeah, just shut it off for now. Yeah, get it. I mean, there's no transmission error code, so that's pretty good. It's so weird how you can't really like turn the ignition on and just let it sit. You kind of just. Oh, I guess that's accessory mode right there.
Yeah.
You got any games on there?
Not yet.
Just need to clear it all through. Yep.
There we go.
All right, so we went ahead and cleared all the codes, and now go ahead and put it in drive. Hey, it drives good.
No more jumping.
No more hopscopping. Hopscopping. All right, that's good right there. Hey, look at that. No codes on the dash except tire pressure, and that's just need to air up the tires. Hey, looks good. So we went ahead and let the Corvette warm up, and everything is good with the transmission. There's no lights on the dash, and there's also no check engine light. That means everything is good to go. Now what we're gonna do is basically just reassemble the entire rear of this car and button everything up.
Start it up. Start it up.
And there it is. The Corvette is finally all back together. We also went ahead and washed this car up, and I gotta say that was a lot of work that me and Jacob were not expecting, but man, does it look good, especially with those Apex Racing wheels right there. Looks super sick. And now this is kind of the moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and drive this thing up the road and see how everything drives. Because I mean, that was a pretty big job. I mean, we swapped the entire transmission, and I mean, look at this thing. This thing is absolutely massive. I mean, it wasn't really too hard. It really wasn't too complicated. We just had like 2 plugs on the transmission, 2 coolant lines, and that's basically it. I mean, look how huge it is. That was pretty sketchy though, when we had that motor just chilling in there. But hey, we got it all done. We got all the codes clear. There's no check engine light. There's no transmission lights on the car, which is super awesome, because usually if you did something wrong, usually it pop up right away. But we're gonna go ahead and give this car a nice little test drive, see how everything drives. Just make sure everything is perfect with it and is good to go, and just keep enjoying the car. Unfortunately, it was a pretty bad situation, but you know what? Sometimes when you fall down, you got to get back up, and that's exactly what we did. We just got the transmission, swapped it out, and now it's time to test drive this car. So let's go. looks so freaking good. Especially with those new rims, man, it just kills it. Hey, she's back. She was just on the lift, all taken apart, but now it's ready to go. Go ahead and take it to the gas station. We do need to put some gas in it and just do a little bit of test driving and see how everything is with it.
Let's go.
It's good to be back in this thing.
Oh yeah. Check
Get
this
some
wheel out.
gas. Yo, the steering wheel is sweet.
Got some nice cold AC.
Sir. Let's see how she drives. Hey, she shifts nice.
Shifting smooth.
No lights on the dash. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's back in the running.
Dude, that was a lot of work, but hey, we got it done.
Heck yeah, dude.
I mean, it's always pretty cool to do mechanic work because I mean, there's like so much intricate stuff that goes on, but in the end, it's so worth it. Everything sounds good. There's no funny noises or anything. I mean, we had a lot of this car taken apart, so hopefully everything goes good. We torqued everything up, made sure double checked everything, but hey, it seems to be driving good right now.
Yep, shifting through all the gears.
That Vicross steering wheel is a freaking sweet, dude. The carbon fiber.
Oh yeah.
It's driving good. The wheel hasn't flew off just yet.
We are missing a lug or two or three.
Hey, it's going good. I love the ice cold AC.
We're low on gas, time to fill up.
Yes, sir, get that gas filled up. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's shifting good.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Oh,
It
sure
should
will.
be good to go.
Put some fresh new fluid in there.
Quick trip. Dude, that's nice.
Oh yeah, no coats popping up.
Not a
No
single
more
coat
stalling
on
out.
that. Yeah, that was pretty weird how the car would just literally stall out like it was a manual. Like when he first told me it was happening, I was like, bro, there's no way. And it turns out it was. But we're gonna go ahead and fill up some gas and do a little bit more driving. Alright, so we got some gas. Now we can actually, you know, hit it a little harder.
Like butter.
Oh yeah, dude, that transmission shifts nice. No more problems. So guys, we've been driving the Corvette for around 15-20 minutes, and I gotta say everything is running really good with this car. And honestly, we still don't know if it was our fault why the transmission blew up, or if it was, you know, these cars did have a little bit of transmission issues. But it's just a daily reminder, if you ever get a car hitting the axle, definitely take it to the dealer, let them do a full transmission flush, let them change all the filters out, or you'll probably be in the same situation as us. But I mean, it's all good. You know, sometimes you have to learn a very valuable lesson, and it's all good though. The car looks absolutely stunning, especially with these Apex Racing rims. It completes the car. I mean, we were thinking about lowering it, but honestly, it's so much better to drive when it's lifted like that. I mean, you don't have to worry about scraping anything, destroying the front bumper, and it just gives it a smoother ride than it being lowered. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad, especially with everything black. When you say that, it looks freaking cool.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty sick.
Oh yeah, now I just need to tint the front windshield, and that's pretty much it. And the car is completely done. Dude, it looks freaking sick. I'm just super happy that the car actually runs good and there's no issues. There's no clunking or clanking back there. But man, check that sucker out, dude. I love the way this car is turning out. And I mean, honestly, I'd say this is done. We're not gonna go any further. It has a full exhaust, you know, it has the rims, steering wheel, pretty much everything you would want. Nice tasteful mods, nothing too crazy on the car, and we didn't really go too far with like putting too much diffusers or side skirts or anything like that. So guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The Corvette drives absolutely amazing, and I did actually forget to make an outro for the video, and we are actually in Florida with my beautiful wife, and we're just hanging out here. And check this out, we got a nice little view behind us, we got a nice little river. But if y'all enjoyed today's video, definitely hit that like button. Also follow us on Instagram at VTune. Thanks for watching.